Kia ora koutou, my name is Fiona of Sun Moon Calendar.nz and welcome to this video about the full moon in Aries. And I'm doing this video a little bit differently. Normally I do my full on PowerPoint and explain in detail what's going on, well, some detail anyway. This is a little more simple and natural. I've come outside, and the reason for that is I'm making a shorter video, and that's because I'm working hard out on my 2023 calendar, and I'm finding it kind of hard to get time to do that in between whānau and earning a living, looking after the whaea, all of that. Anyway, I'm out here in the beautiful nature. There's birds singing, there are bees buzzing around me, and a little creek gurgling nearby. I'm just near the Mahi River, and I can still see quite a lot of damage from the floods, but it is a beautiful spring day. Tomorrow is the full moon in Aries. Aries is about being bold and confident and just going for it, thinking about yourself and what you want. It's the number one sign according to Western tropical astrology, and it's about me. What do I want? What do I want to do? And I believe in myself, and I can just go out and do it. And that full moon comes opposite the sun in Libra. Libra is about balance, diplomacy, and caring about others, looking out for others, thinking about what others need, finding that balance between the self and other. This full moon in Aries with the sun in Libra, that's a really important part of life, of course. It's maybe the number one part of life, is that balancing the self and other. And so that's something we can think about with this full moon. The astrology for the rest of the year is not easy, and I think we might be grateful for the boldness of the Aries new moon and that confident, optimistic energy that can bring us. What else is going on? Mars is in Gemini, and with Mars in Gemini, we'll be finding that we are wanting to do lots of things, like really determined to do them with that Mars powerful energy, but Gemini goes this way and that, and Mars is slowing down, and it's stuck in Gemini for a really long time, right till January, and that is unusual, and it's because Mars is going retrograde in Gemini, and with the retrograde, which starts at the end of the month, we are likely to feel kind of frustrated and like we really want to do things and we can't do things, and we're wading through mud. It's likely to feel like that. So yeah, to be honest, the astrology is not that easy at the moment, and like I said, I think that Aries boldness is going to help us get through some of it. We've also got this week really intensely the final strong activation of the square between Uranus, planet of freedom, revolution, grassroots energy, sudden, shocking truth, in square aspect to Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Saturn has got the energy of top-down control and authority, clear structures, conservatism, tradition, doing things the old way in a very hierarchical manner. And those two have been battling it out in the square energy for the most part of 2 years, or at least a year and a half. This is the last time that they're going to be this close, and you might be feeling that. I've been feeling that in myself. There's areas in my life where I just want to break free and do things my way and in a new way, a revolutionary way that nobody else wants to do. And then I can't, and there's authority involved and there's rules, and so I can't. But then other times I'm the one acting like the authority and maybe stopping my daughter doing certain things. So anyway, it's in our personal lives and in the world, that square is battling it out: tradition, conservatism, authority versus freedom, new ideas. And after this week, that's going to ease up, where it's going to just gradually come apart, and we won't be feeling that so intensely next year. We might be relieved about that. And we have coming up, this is the last full moon, the last lunation before its eclipse seasons, the next new moon and full moon. We have got eclipses in Taurus and Scorpio. Eclipses in Uranus, they're going to be together, and that can bring sudden, shocking changes, the realization of truths all of a sudden, and maybe in a shocking way. So I'm going to be honest, the energy between now and the end of the year is not that easy. However, we need to keep going. We need to negotiate our way forwards. We need to try and do what's right, as we always try and do anyway. And we need to have hope and optimism. I hope you have a really good month, everybody, and I will be working on my calendar and hopefully finishing that soon. Hei konara, ka pai tō marama, ka pai tō rā.